Hello everybody, and how are you today? This is Sue McCurdy from Susie Q Designs, coming to you live from my scrapbook room. Actually, I was trying to go live and I couldn't get the video to switch, so it was having me sideways on there. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. Does anyone know how to fix that? Usually when you turn the camera, your view on the camera on the video turns too, but it's not doing it today, so I wasn't able to do the live. Anyways, I will do the video and try to turn it sideways and see if that works, and then I'll post it. Okay, so just some new updates of what is going on right now. We are starting to get close to Christmas. So if you want to order anything for Christmas as a gift for somebody, say maybe you want to order them a card kit or anything that they want from Stamping Up. The deadline to get it before Christmas is order it by December 11th. Okay, so that is the date that I've been given. And with Stampin' Up, each year, every 2 months, they come up with some new products. So if it's not in a catalog, it's going to be some online exclusives. So stuff that you can only find online, or it will be a catalog. So for January, we're going to be having a new mini catalog. So I usually call it the spring mini. Right now we have a mini catalog, that's going this half of the year, but it'll be ending in December, which is the fall catalog. So that one will be ending in December, and then the new one will be starting in January. Also in January, we are going to be having Celebration again. So if you buy a certain dollar value of product, then you will be getting some free stuff. Okay, so there has been a change in the amount of money that it is. So last year it was $60. If you ordered $60 in free product or in product, then you would get a Celebration item. But it has gone up a little bit, so I'm just trying to remember what it was. $70 or $75, I think. So that is a little bit and a little bit more. So I think it was 75 and 150. So those were the two purchase points that you need to reach to get the free Celebration item. So I'm going to be ordering some Celebration catalogs and some new mini catalogs. Please let me know if you would like one, and I will have one available for you. Also, you'll be able to view it online. Okay, I'm going to try to turn down my camera now and show you some new product that I just received, and then we're going to look at the new paper pumpkin that just came out. It's the November 2024 paper pumpkin. And thank you so much for joining me today. If you're joining me, say hi and let me know where you're watching from. And I'll post this on YouTube as well. If you're on YouTube, say hi and let me know where you're joining me from as well. That would be great. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to turn the camera down now and show you my table space. Okay, so here we go. I have in some new products that I just ordered. Now I had some of these Mossy Meadow Stampin' Blends. These are the alcohol ink markers. Now I had one that ran out, so I ordered a new set. After a while they just get dried out. And I do use them in classes sometimes and in my own work. So it was my light one that ran out, so I ordered a new pack. So these are, I think, $15 in the online store, but you get 2 markers, and they are alcohol and they do blend. So that's why they call them Stampin' Blends. Because they're alcohol, they blend better than the water-based ones. This is a beautiful ribbon I got. I'm just gonna open it up and show you. Now this one I believe was from the current mini catalog that we have out right now. And this is going to look so pretty for some Christmas cards. If you have anything with a gold accent on it, this will really go well because it does have gold on it. So what is everybody doing today? Are you having a good day? Is it really foggy where you are? It is really foggy here today. It's finally starting to clear up. My time here, it's 12:49 p.m. And it's starting to clear up now, but all the buses were canceled this morning. So look at that. Isn't that a nice, pretty ribbon? And that one is called Cherry Cobbler in Gold. The number is 164028 if you want to get that one. Love it. Okay, the Mary Tags and More dies. These came in. So with our paper pumpkin kits, every 3 months, they are going to come out with some coordinating dies that will coordinate with the kit. Okay, so this one will coordinate from last month, this month, and December's kit. Okay, so it has a tree on it. Oh, a really cute tag. That is awesome for Christmas. I love the tag. I've been making tags too, and I didn't know this one had it in there. Okay, and it has a word. The word is Mary. So yeah, that will be helpful for that kit, and I can keep that in mind for when I'm making stuff with the kit, that I can use that. Okay, now I go through a lot of envelopes. So I got these, there's 40 in there, basic white medium envelopes. These fit A2 card sizes, and that is the card size that I make. So it's like 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And this is the color coach. I've been wanting to get this because they have one in the catalog, but this one will actually spin. So if I can figure out how to put it together, we can actually get it to spin around. And then you can see complementary and coordinating colors as well, like complementary, monochromatic, complementary, and analogous colors. So that will be so cool. Let me see if I can figure out how to put it together. Actually, I'll do that on my own after, but as you can see, what it does is it spins around. I don't think I need it in there. Okay, so I'm just going to poke it through here, and hopefully it works. Okay, good. And then it should be able to spin. Now, some people who were at On Stage got these for free for going. I didn't, however, go to On Stage. It was down in Texas, I think, or Arizona this year, so it was a little far for me. I didn't make it. So anyway, if you want to do complementary colors, you can see those are the 3 that are complementary. Triadic colors are here. Monochromatic are here. I love using monochromatic colors. Triadic, complementary, and then you can turn it, and then you will see. Also, it just has all of the current colors that we have right now. So it's a pretty cool thing to have. I think I'm going to enjoy using that because sometimes I'm turning around behind me looking at all of the colors and I don't know exactly which one is from which group or what will go well together. This way you can see them really well and easily. Okay, so now I'm going to open up the paper pumpkin. This one is called Filled with Joy, November 2024. Open it up and see what's in here. So we have a Stampin' Spot called Poppy Parade, so one of our nice reds. We have a stamp set here. Let me put a piece of paper behind it so it will be easier to see. Okay. So we have Holly Jolly. We have Filled with Joy. We have a To and From here. So for little gift tags, Merry Christmas. From Santa, it looked like a dashed line here. Oh, a snowflake line and a squiggly line. That looks nice. And this one looks like some bulbs that you can hang from your Christmas tree, a snowflake. And these look like they are like little stars. Very, very cute. Okay, so that is the stamp set that comes in here. And we've got Poppy Parade. Now let's see what else we have. We have a bunch of stockings. And then in here, I'm just going to open it up. Now remember, all of our paper pumpkin kits have everything you need to make what's inside. And you always have a nice tissue and a nice box. So you can take it wherever you like. Say you're going to a crop and you can make your items there. So let's see what is inside here. And there's always an instruction booklet too. So let's open this up and find the instruction booklet. And I'm assuming this is all to decorate the stockings with. So let's see. we have in here. So here's all the stuff, and here are the instructions. And pull that little booklet out. And oh, here's the backing that shows you all of the designs that are on the stamp set. So this is great for packaging. I package these. Sorry about that. I just had an alert on my phone. Something happened. It said it was a test though. Okay, so filled with joy stamp artwork. So I'm going to put the stamp on there, put it in a plastic sleeve, and file it over there after I'm done using it with my Christmas stamp, so I'll know what's in here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 stockings in here. Very cute. All right, so let's go to the first page, and it tells us what to do. So I'm going to make the first one, and I'm going to use this Stampin' Spot this time. I usually don't use them. I usually use my big one, but I still have my big one packed away with one of my kits that I was making for Christmas, so I don't have it handy right now. So I'm just going to open that one. So these are like little 1-inch Stampin' Spots, which are great. We have some little hooks and some adhesives here. So let me open this up and get the adhesives out. I can get it open. There we go. So we've got some flat stickers, some dimensionals, and some little clips. Okay, so here it says to get the Holly Jolly and the other stamp that does the little stars. So I'm going to get those two out and get a block to put it on. If you're the first time user of Paper Pumpkin, they will give you a block. I've already had blocks given to me, so I'm going to use my own blocks that I have. I had one over here set aside. So I'm going to see how big these tags are and where I want it to go. So this one says to do the blue one. And I'm going to put it there. So it says to do the Holly Jolly at the bottom. And so I'll put it right about there. And then to do the stars at the top, so I will put those up there and see if this block is big enough. If it's not big enough, I'll get another block. Okay. Looks like it's big enough, barely. I think I'll move this sideways so that I can get this on the block. I could get a longer one, but we'll try that. Okay, so there will be still enough room to do something in the middle if I need to do that. Okay, I'm going to bring in my stamp pad so I can get a good stamp image on here. So it says to stamp it. Just going to use a pokey tool here to get that out of there. Throw that in the garbage. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp this up. Get the lid off of there. Okay, so the first time you use a stamp, it's good to stamp off on a scrap piece of paper so you can see how well it works and get the stamp worked in. So I'm going to use my scrap piece of paper over here and just stamp it. And I've got my glass platform underneath. So that's how it looks, pretty good. So I am going to go ahead and ink it up again and stamp it right on my tag this time. I like inking it up this way because I can see how much ink I have on my stamp, and if I make a mess on the block, I can just clean it up. So I'm going to try to get a nice image there. I'm going to press it down, hold it for 3, then lift it up, and I should have a good stamped image. So that's not too bad. It's not as dark as I would have liked it, but I think it's because the blue is pretty dark, so it doesn't look as bright as it does on the white. Okay, so the next step is to do the same thing on a pink tag, so let's do that. Get one of my pink tags in here, and we'll see if it turns up brighter on the pink. So I'll just make sure I have lots of ink on it. Ink it all up. Tap, 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 tap. Get a lot on there. And then I'm going to ink it up. Press it down, hold it for 3. 1, 2, 3. And lift it straight up. Yes, that looks very pretty on the pink, don't you think? Very nice. Okay, so the second thing it says to do is get your stamps with the swirls and the snowflakes, those look like. So I'm going to clean this one off and take it off and clear the space. Just gonna move that out of the way for a sec. Okay, so I've got my stamp cleaner. Oh, I've got to clean it. It's pretty dirty right now. So I'm just gonna clean that off, take these off, and put the new stamps on. So to try not to lose things, it's good to put them away as you're working so you don't lose them. Okay, so I want the snowflake line and I want the swirly line. Okay, so those are the two I'm gonna do next. And then it says to get the baubles that have the snowflake. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. And it says to do a line of the snowflake one on it. So I'm gonna try to make sure that this is straight. A good way to make sure that you have it straight on your block is to put it along a line. So if you make sure it's on the line there, then it will be easier to go in a straight line here. Okay, so I will be stamping it here and here. I'm going to need to put a piece of paper underneath it because when I stamp, it's gonna overlap. Okay, so I'm gonna use my red again. So with this kit, you can change it if you want. You can change the colors, but remember there's one Stampin' Spot in every Paper Pumpkin kit. So they will have you use that color with the kit, but it's up to you to personalize it and change it the way you like to. Okay, so there's the one. And as you can see, I went over, so that's why I put the white paper underneath. Tap, tap, tap. And then I'm gonna try to go straight down the middle of this part here. There we go. That looks really cute. Okay, so now it says there's going to be a silver top to that ornament, so I'm going to find that. There's one here. Got that. And I'll bring in my pokey tool, get that off of there. All right. I don't want to rip it. Okay, there we go. Take that off of there, and with a little glue dot here, just glue it on to the top. So these kits come with everything that you need. So you can use these little glue dots as glue, and then just take the paper off it, and then it will be ready to glue down on there. Just gonna throw that in the garbage. And where are my tweezers? Grab a pair of tweezers. I'm gonna pick this up and I'm going to put it where it should go along here. And then I'm just gonna press down because that's a glue dot on there. Okay, so that'll hold that on. Okay, so there is my first one done. Now for the second one, it says to use the squiggly lines, but get the same ornament. Okay, so I'm gonna get the same ornament here. And this time, instead of using this one, we're gonna use the squiggly line. So I'm just gonna give that a clean. Now, if you're using one of these, I really need to clean it. But anyways, you just spray it on here So this part is wet and the other part is the dryer. So you just keep it dry, it will dry it. All right, so I want this to go nice and straight across here. So I'm just gonna lay that down, pick it up, and then I'm gonna get my ink and ink up my swirly lines. Kids love little swirls. When I was a teacher, we used to do line art, and that was one of the lines we did, a swirly line. Kids loved doing that one. Okay, and lift that up, ink it up again, and do the one down here. Okay, that's looking good. And there we go. All right, so that part is done. Now it says to do the same thing, get another gold piece from here and take it off of there. And I'm gonna pop out the middle part with my pokey tool. Try to get that out of there without ripping it. Okay, good. And then I'm gonna need another glue dot. I usually use my Tombow glue, but why not use this stuff? It's free with the kit. Okay, get that out of the way, throw that in the garbage, and then I'm gonna pick up the gold piece here and glue it on where I need it to be. Those glue dots are nice to use too, because you don't get glue on your fingers with those either. So that's pretty handy. Okay, so I've got this one done and I've got this one done. Okay, so now it says to put it on the tags. So the first one, this one goes on here, and this one goes on here. So it says to just glue it on like that. Oh, and line up. So you can line up that hole with that. And do we glue it on? Yes, it says to do it with the dimensionals. So I'm gonna bring in the dimensionals. Now, if I line that up with there, you're not really gonna see my stars. Same with that one. So I think what I'm gonna do is do some more stars closer to the corner, because as you see in the picture, they are closer to the corner. You're not really gonna see the ones that I already did, because it's gonna cover it up. So let me find my stars and redo that. So that's something to take into consideration when you're doing it, when you're doing the stamping. Put it closer to the corner than what I did. Okay, so I'm gonna take my swirls off, put these back on, ink it up, and then do some stars closer to the corner, because these are not showing, so I might as well. So there we go. Do that one, and then this one. Get lots of ink on there. And hold 1, 2, 3, and then I should have a good stamped image. Yes, that looks much better. Okay, great. Clear that out of the way. Line these up. So this one is supposed to go on here. And do it with the dimensionals so that it won't, unless you want them to swing around. So I'm going to put some dimensionals, 4 dimensionals on the back of each one. And these are my favorite. I love using dimensionals because of course it gives you that popped up look. And then it looks really good on your product, on your project, right? These are the minis that they gave us in this kit. So these are the small ones, good for small projects. Get that out of the way. And then we got to line it up with that hole there and do that. And then we can put this right on these cute little stockings. Oh my goodness. My grandson is going to love this for Christmas, I'm sure. All right, so let's see how to hook it up through there. So I am going to open this up here and then run this through here. Okay, and then I'm going to run it through my stocking. Now, it says to fold the stocking down. There we go. Yeah, because it has it folded down there. Oh, that's so cute. And then I'll just hook it through. I'll just hook it right through the stocking because that should poke right through there. Try that. Hopefully that works. There we go. Good. Got that to work. So there is our first stocking done. And then I can just press that down there. Isn't that cute? Now I'm going to get the second one out and then I'll have two done. So turn these down so that you have the nice stripes facing the front. So they look the same. Oh, they're so cute. Gonna get another hook here. And put it through there. So I'm going to put it through the paper first, just like I did with the other one, so it looks the same. Oh wait, I forgot to put the bauble on there. So let me get my dimensionals and put some dimensionals on the back of this. So it is ready to go. So I'm going to use 4, just like I did on the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get those off of there. And now I can put this on my tag. Okay, so line that up with the hole. So this will be going through both. And then now it will be going through the outside of my stocking. I'm going to try not to put it through both layers, but just the top layer here. So it will look like the other one. There we go. That looks good. And then close that up. Can get it to go in there. There we go. Got it. All right. And now we have 2 done. Aren't they cute? Oh, I like that. So sweet. You can even put names on them if you want to. Okay, so let's see what the other ones are going to look like. So we got our first 2 done. Now the next one says to get these ones out. And you've got some decisions to make. Do you want to put it from Santa or Merry Christmas? You can decide what you want to put on there. Okay, so I think I'll put Merry Christmas on mine. Or, I don't know. What do you want to do? Not sure if I want it to say from Santa or not on there, but it's your choice, right? So let's do what it says to do at the beginning here. Okay, so I need from Santa or Merry Christmas, the top one, I need the snowflakes. So it's just a couple of snowflakes. So I'll just be doing that twice. Let's see where my block went. Where did I put my block? Okay, here it is. So I'm just going to get the ink off of that one, move it to the side, and put on my snowflake. And I'm going to put the snowflake on one of the blue tags here. So let me find a blue tag. I'm just going to clear all the garbage off my desk over there. There we go. Okay, so here's a blue tag. I'm going to poke out the middle, the little hole there, and then I'm going to do 4 snowflakes. So 2 here and 2 here. So I'm gonna try to line it up so that I do it in the right spot this time, because the last time I had to stamp the other one twice, so why not line it up to see where it's gonna go. So just poke those off. Okay, good. So that will look like that. And it's going to use the dashed line, and then it will be about here. So, okay, so I'm going to want a couple there and a couple there. All right, so I'm going to ink up my snowflake here. And another thing you could do, instead of doing the red that's in here, you can change the colors. So I had one right about there. And then one just a little bit lower on an angle. Like right about there would be good. Good, and then I'll have it right about there. So let's have another one here. Ink it up right about this spot should be good. And one more right about there. I still need to put my Merry Christmas or From Santa on there. This one looks like it would fit From Santa because I did that one really low. So I might consider doing that on this one. So let's see. I'll do From Santa on it. Because see how low I stamped it? This will fit on there better than the Merry Christmas one will. Okay, so I'm going to get the tap the ink off of there. And then pick up my stamp, ink it up with my red, and then I'll try to put it right along the bottom so it will fit right underneath that snowflake. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, and then lift. Okay, that looks pretty good. I could have moved that up just a little bit, but that's not bad. And then my other one is going to have the little stars on it. And maybe I'll put From Santa on all of them. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll just put From Santa on all of them so they all look the same. So cute. I love how it shows up on the pink. That red ink shows up really nicely on the pink. Okay, so this one needed the stars, so I'm gonna get this one off and put my stars back on, ink them up. I've got quite a lot of ink on my block, so I'm going to just give it a wipe before I stamp it on there. And then I'm gonna put one here. The picture said to put it up higher. I could have done it higher, and then I'll put one down there. So hopefully it shows up. If not, I'll have to stamp it again. But let's see, if I put that right about there, yes, then this one should work if I put it right about here. So hopefully that works. All right, I'm just going to cover up my ink so my ink doesn't start to dry out. And then we need to put the lines on these baubles here. So let's see what lines we're looking at. Just gonna get that off of there. Okay, so it looks like a dashed line at the top and then a squiggly line and a snowflake line at the bottom. So we'll do the dashed line on both of them. And I want that to look pretty straight, so I'm going to try to line it up along a line here. I got to turn it over though. See if I can get that to go straight. Or you can just eyeball it. Okay, so hopefully that's straight enough. Okay, good. Now I'm going to bring in my white paper to go underneath here because I don't want to ink up my pad. I've already got a little bit of ink on it, but yeah, I don't want to wreck that too much. So ink that up. And then do the line at the top. Oh, I pressed it really hard. Ugh. I pressed it really hard and it bent, so you don't need to press it that hard. I'll try to do a better job on this one. See, it smeared it a little bit because I pressed it too hard. I have such a heavy hand with my stamping. I need to be gentle. This is one that you need to be gentle with and just try to go straight down. So that one turned out a bit better than that one. Okay, so I'm going to get the ink off of there. And then one of them gets to have swirly lines. So that'll be this one. So I'll put some swirls on here. That turned out cute. All right, and then I will put the, where's the snowflakey one? Here it is. Yep, the snowflake one on the other one. This is such a cute little line of snowflakes. Beautiful. So do it with the red and go straight across. And there we go. So I'm just going to put my lid on my ink and then we can put these ones together. So same thing, use 4 dimensionals on each one. So bring my dimensionals in. And then I'll need to glue the tops on as well. Where did my other top go? Lost it. Oh, there it is. Pick that up. And then we'll do the tops. So let's do the backs first this time. So 4 dimensional should do it. Could use 5 if you wanted to. Put one in the middle, but this looks like it's going to be enough. Actually, I'm going to glue this on first before I take the backs off. All right, so use 2 glue dots. One there. One there. Take the back off of that. I like to use my tweezers just because I can line it up easier. So there we go. And I'm going to take my back off of that one and line up my gold hanging piece right up there. Okay, that looks pretty good. So I did a bit lower. Okay, so now I'm going to take the backs off of my dimensionals. 4 little paper backs there. Get those off of there. And didn't come off. Okay. And then line it up with the hole here. And put it on an angle. Okay, so there's that one. And I will just put the tag through. And then we will do the other one. And then I'll have 4 done. It'll be so cute. can't wait to fill this with something. I don't know. What do you think I should put in here? Let's see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Wow. Okay, so fold this part down. The way you want it. Okay, and then I just try to put this in about the same spot as I did the other two so they look uniform. So when I hang these up, they're actually going to look really cute. So these could be Christmas gifts that you give to somebody. You could actually hang these as little stockings somewhere. I don't know. Lots of options. So poke that through the material here. Oh yeah, and remember the dies that coordinate with it. You could use the dies as well to add something to it if you want to. So I do have that as an option. All right, so poke that through there. And close that up. And then I will have another one done. Okay, so there's number 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then this one will be number 4. There we go, fold that down. So I need another red hanger for this. So these are cute little clips that come with this kit. Open that up. And just try to get it through the top one. There we go. And then close it up. Okay, so there we go. We've got the first 4 done. So let me show you the first 4. All really cute. Oh no, I forgot to put the tag on that one. So that's how it would look without the tag. So that's always an option. And you could just hang it so that those swing. But I'm going to put this back on the tag. So hopefully I can do it even though it's already on it. Let's try. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Oh yeah, I can't because I have to thread that through there. Oh darn. Well, this is how you see mistakes happen and you can learn from my mistakes. I can learn from my own mistakes too when I do the other ones that are left. I think, how many did I say there was left? 4 or 6? It's crazy, there's quite a lot in here. So I think I'll just show you what it looks like on the paper before I end the video so that you can see how they all look. I don't think I'm going to make them all on video because they're actually quite similar, I think. So let me get this one finished and then we'll show you how those look. So we've got the first 4 done. There we go. So that's how it's supposed to be. Press that down there. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let me show you in the instructions what the other ones are going to look like. So it says on number 3, so put sending lots of cheer to and from on the next 2. Okay, and then number 4, sending lots of cheer and filled with joy on the next 2. Okay, so there's actually 4 more. Let's see, so I have 4 done there. Yep, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when you're done, you're going to have 8 stockings that is gonna look so cute when I get them done. All right, so I'm gonna end the video there. So remember to reach out to me if you would like a Celebration catalog, and if you would like a mini catalog from January to June. That will be coming out in January. Let me know. I'm going to put an order in for those, and I can mail it out to you if you live in Canada. That would be great. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching today. Have a great day. Bye-bye.